I'm back. Road Rants for Black and White Sports continued. XFL coverage. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Okay, the cable ratings are in for Week 5, and it's not good. There was a significant drop-off from the last week's game. Last week's games that were on cable to this week. Okay. No game last week dropped below 1 million viewers. And the FS1 Sunday afternoon game averaged 767,000 viewers. The ESPN Sunday night primetime game got 833,000 viewers. Now, something I noticed as I was looking at the ratings, also we'll talk about the other thing I have on the screen because I wanted some context for it. I noticed the NBA ratings are starting to creep up a little as we're getting closer to the playoffs, which means more competition for the XFL here. Okay. Still, both ratings were among the top 22 cable programs that aired on Sunday, okay? And that Sunday night rating was pretty good in that. Now, for context, I've got the Week 5 AAF ratings. TNT and NFL Network. It was 457,000 for the TNT game, which was the Apollos versus Iron. I can tell you right now, that would have been a pretty good game, okay? And it would have been something akin to Battlehawks and Defenders, actually. And San Antonio, man, fun, against Arizona. Arizona did not draw very well, I can tell you. And San Antonio was the Commanders. Man, they were a fun team to watch. 300,000. Okay. So, the ratings are still significantly higher than the AAF. But it is concerning to see it drop below 1 million, period, with an FS2 game heading this way. I did one of Vince McMahon's goals is to, at the end of the third year, or he supposedly, and nobody can confirm this, this has been per different sources, that supposedly Vince will fund the league for 3 years. He's prepared to lose money for 3 years. 3 seasons. But he would like, by 2.5 seasons in or 3 seasons in, to secure a television deal that will pay the XFL around $125 million. Okay? So, in other words, ABC, if the same broadcast partners stay involved, ABC would probably pay $60 million. Fox would probably pay $60 million. And, of course, you could always add some sort of a streaming entity in there that might pay $10, $15 million for the rights to broadcast the game. Although I don't know that I would necessarily go down that path because the AAF had some Bleacher Report live games. And, I mean, it just became a hassle to even find the games. Okay. So, ratings are significant here because you want the networks to want to give Vince a TV revenue deal as opposed to the deal they got now, which is we'll cover the cost of broadcasting the games and you go get the advertisers pay you, and you make whatever profit after you pay us back. It's kind of almost a pay-to-play type deal, okay? And it's not uncommon for startup leagues. But these ratings aren't great. I mean, not considering FS1, not considering ESPN, and the drop-off from the previous week. That's the concerning part, is it was a real drop-off. And like I said, it's the first time they've hit under 1 million viewers. The competition is getting stiffer now. We're coming into tournament time, conference tournament time for NCAA basketball, March Madness, and the NBA regular season is winding down, and people are getting more and more interested in that, okay? I'm not, personally speaking, and baseball is starting to come around. I even watched some spring training baseball the other day. Like, what? Why? So, even though we cover the XFL, even though I'm rooting for the league, I've got to be objective about it, okay? I've had people tell me the ratings don't matter. Yeah, they absolutely do matter. They absolutely do, because Vince may get 1.5 seasons in and be like, this ain't worth it. I'm not getting the revenue deal I'm looking for if the ratings are not high enough. Because he'll have a sense, the broadcast networks will come back to him and say, look, Vince, we're not willing to pay you more than, say, $40 million to broadcast games. And Vince is going to look and go, well, that's not nearly enough. And that will be the problem, okay? So that's why you want ratings to be good. Still pretty good among sporting events. It was, I mean, it's not a dumpster fire. It's just a slight grass fire right now, okay? The other odd thing about these ratings, it's Tuesday evening, and the Saturday broadcast ratings are not out yet, which is odd. The primetime ratings are out, but the during-the-day ratings for the XFL are oddly missing. I've usually gotten them before the cable ratings. So, look, broadcast games need to be above 1.5 million, I would say. Would be especially for Fox. Fox, I've heard Fox wants 2 million. 2 million or very close to 2 million viewers on its broadcast game. You tell me what you think. Black and white sports fans, hit subscribe. My XFL Week 6 predictions will come out probably Thursday. Oh, also, I'm thinking about doing an XFL quarterback power ranking. Something I've been thinking about. So, peace. I'm out. Till next time.